It's Loren LoRosa telling you to beware of the dog. That's right, Top Dog Law. Car accident, slip and fall, or even a worksite injury. You make the call. Y'all better call the dog. No legal talk, no red tape, just one call and they handle the rest. They only get you paid if you win. No out-of-pocket fees, no hidden costs, and no catch. Bills don't wait, and neither does my boy Top Dog Law. They act fast, right when you need it. Now don't wait. Call Top Dog Law for a free case review. Call now or check them out on Instagram at Top Dog Law. Y'all can also hit them up at topdoglaw.com. Any accident, big or small, you make the call. Y'all, call Top Dog Law. That's Top Dog Law.
LL Cool Bay.
Good morning. Okay, y'all. So yesterday, there was a cameraman, going back to the Diddy doc, there was a cameraman who released a statement to Rolling Stone. Now, this cameraman, I told you guys this on December 1st. But the difference is the cameraman is now coming out and actually putting his name on it. But on December 1st, and it's December 12th now, I told you guys that when we were trying to figure out how Netflix got this exclusive footage of Diddy recording himself right before he
Loren
was locked
LoRosa
up.
had the story first.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. So I told you guys then that Diddy was in conversation for a Netflix documentary that Netflix denies. They denied that conversation. But he was in this conversation allegedly. There was things being recorded because he had been working on his own documentary of some sort. Mm-hmm. His main person that he hired for to shoot this documentary was out of town, so they hired a third party to come in and shoot for a few days. And that person is the person who Netflix has been dealing with now.
So that whole story about Diddy not paying the camera people, that wasn't true.
False.
Well, let me tell you. So the rep at the time had told me they didn't really know for sure. They were trying to figure it all out. Mm-hmm. They believed that money wasn't paid because basically they're still trying to figure out liability. I talked to them yesterday after this statement was released. Mm-hmm. They're still trying to figure out liability because they don't know who the issue falls on. At first, they believed that the third-party camera people were not paid, and that's why they owned it and were able to potentially license it. But now it sounds like because they've spoken to this main videographer, that is not true. And this guy came out and basically said, I was away for 3 days. I was out of town. I hired a third party person. That person filmed Diddy for a couple days.
Which is wild, by the way, anyway. I'm going to hire a third person that we all don't know to come in here and shoot private video. That's wild.
He doesn't get into with their how deep their relationship went. So maybe it was a third party that he worked for before or that he hires on other projects. A lot of times, if you're a smaller company, you
not
do
with
that.
This type of content, but go ahead.
Yeah, but so basically now he's standing on. He's saying that there is no issue about money, that this is an issue about what you could legally do, not do, and just morally what you shouldn't have done. He's basically saying that this guy was in the wrong. Now, Netflix, back on December 1st, gave me a statement. I did reach out to them for something additional now that this guy is, coming out and standing on what he said, but they haven't given me anything new. But back on December 1st, or right after that, they said to me that they obtained everything legally, and that saying anything against that is false, and they're standing on that. So, yeah. Now,
so now we know how the video made it to 50's doc.
Well, you knew on December 1st was
Tell
my
him
point.
Again, Loren LoRosa.
Yeah, you knew from the latest with Loren LoRosa on the Breakfast Club was my point. But I'll make sure that I, do all the things to make sure that you guys can see it, I guess, more places or something, because people was acting like they didn't know. And I'm like, I told y'all that 2 weeks ago, a week ago.
Talk your talk, LL Cool Bay.
Yeah. Thank you for the bomb. I never got a bomb.
Okay. Keep it all right. All right. Keep it moving.
Dang, I'm so traumatized. Speaking of the Netflix doc, though, y'all remember Dame Dash was up here talking about the doc would never come out.
How could we forget?
Exactly. So he did an interview with the ladies of POV, Point of View, and they asked him, how does he feel now that the doc has come out? Let's take a listen to Dame Dash.
I know that it was trending.
What was trending now?
The Diddy Combs Reckoning. Did you check it out?
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay, so we know that you were saying that it was not going to come out. So how do you feel that it actually is out now?
I honestly thought, based on moral codes and coming from where a street ethic, I honestly didn't think that he would ever do that.
Why though?
Because I wouldn't.
That would be a good question. Why? He has done
because it's just not my job to tell. I'm not a black man that's going to tear another black man down. Let them do that. But also, if somebody, again, allegedly, it just seems like somebody, violated his baby mother in front of his kid. So yeah, but that's not how we deal with things from where we're from.
Did you check him on the back end?
Hey,
Did you check him on the back end?
I know y'all girls, but I'm not answering that. But what I'm saying is,
No, Dame. That's not the reason you said the doc wasn't coming out. You actually didn't give a reason, but you didn't make it a moral code thing.
No.
Cut it out.
Yeah.
And why does he always use the black man tearing down another black man car? What he said, I wouldn't let
a black man tear down another black man on a white person's platform.
You let a white artist do a diss record to Cameron and 50 Cent?
Oh, he sure did.
Well, you let your white artist do a diss record to Cameron and 50 Cent.
Oh, the white Aaliyah?
Yes.
That's the white Aaliyah, yes.
Come on, Dame, now. Let's keep it consistent.
Yeah, and he also says in this interview with the Ladies of POV on Afro TV that he actually got reached out to by TMZ, I'm assuming, when they were doing whatever documentaries, and he told them no because he said he would never sit on a white man's platform and down another black man. But they also... That's what he said. Now, they also asked him, what is
YouTube? What is social media? Y'all do know when y'all on these platforms talking about other black people, these white people platforms, right? Y'all do know that, right?
Maybe it felt black to him because he puts like music under it or something.
Yo, shut up. Go ahead, man.
They also asked him what his issue is with y'all. Let's take a listen.
You got an issue?
When you went to the Breakfast Club interview, even though you're saying you're going to sue them really for defamation in all its words, right?
Yeah, 100%.
You and Charlamagne sat there and called each other names back and forth, and you said that he was
no, my problem is
quote unquote homosexual.
I'm sorry, I think he is. So
okay, I was going to ask you that. So do you really think that he is?
100%. That's my opinion, but I'm not. That's not why I'm mad at him. No. I'm mad. The defamation comes from him saying I was lying about. So I showed him my docuseries and the trailer for My Paid in Full. Okay. He said I was lying. You cannot do that.
But that's an opinion.
If I show you something, how am I lying if I show you? Okay,
I can show you the sky is blue, but you can interpret it that it's white. That's still an opinion.
That doesn't happen like that. You can't get on here, right, and I tell you a truth, show it to you, and you discredit me knowing that's a lie. You cannot call me a liar and it's a lie. You cannot do that. So what he said I was lying about was saying I didn't show him My Paid in Full. The nigga said I had on dirty sneakers and I had on clean ones. It could be petty, but it's you don't understand.
He is so upset that you said that to him. Why would you do that?
Those forces was filthy. All right, funky ass forces. Okay, those forces look like the sneakers I cut grass in, Dame. All right?
That's how you interpret it?
When you looking at your view?
That's how you interpret it?
Those are forces you slip on to take the trash out. You know when you put your sneakers on and they already kind of like, they push down in the back a little bit?
The back is pushed in to get your feet right in?
That's the kind of forces he had on.
What's wrong with you, man?
That sneaker line hurt his soul, you hear me?
It did. It did. And like, it's the holidays. Calm the laugh down a bit.
I'm going to send him some forces for Christmas. Some clean ones.
My God.
I'm going to send him some fresh forces.
There's kids out there that really need sneakers. You better not send them no sneakers.
You know what? You're right. You're
absolutely some dirty
right.
ones.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah, well, as we wrap that
Salute to Dame, though.
Oh, really?
How you gonna say all that in this?
Exactly.
Dame. Salute to Dame.
Okay. Well, as we wrap the hour, I want to give an update. So Sharon Moore, who was the coach at University of Michigan, we know that we haven't reported it, but it's been reported and the team has made a statement that he is out of a job after they did an investigation. They say they found credible evidence that he was in an inappropriate relationship with a staffer. And people are waiting to figure out like what is actually happening. They're waiting on charges. There was a 911 audio that TMZ released where there's a woman claiming that there's a coach attacking her and this coach is suspected to be suicidal. But Sharon Moore is supposed to go into court today. What is he charged with? Because you said he couldn't court. What was he charged with?
Money hopping.
What? That's not a charge.
It's not.
Only Dr. Umar charges that.
Dr. Umar's totally country against it.
Yeah, so they say the prosecutor's office over there says that he remained behind bars as they do the investigation into assault claims. Now, alleged assault claims. Now, right now we don't know. That's why everybody's waiting on like him to actually go to court so we can know what are they putting the assault to or not to? Like, what exactly is it?
Gotcha.
What degree of it? Like, we really don't know anything. So that's why I'm letting people know he's headed into court today. I'm assuming I did ask the prosecutor's office if they'll be doing like a press conference or anything after to kind of answer some questions because there's just a lot of, this came as a surprise to a lot of people.
How many more examples do men need to just be faithful? Like, seriously. Like, how many more examples?
Was he married? I don't know.
Yes, he was married.
I don't know the case. Damn.
How many more examples do we need to just be faithful?
And how old was he?
39.
Yeah, he should have got it out of his system.
Oh, you looked into that. You be knowing the examples, huh?
Oh, you think I ain't had a whole conversation like with that with my wife yesterday about that? That's what we was talking about in the gym yesterday. And I was watching a good piece that Jason Wilson did. Salute to the good brother Jason Wilson. Jason Wilson did a fantastic piece about just men needing to have discipline. You gotta have that discipline. You just have to when you're in certain positions. This guy was making $5.5 million a year as the coach for the University of Michigan football team.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're a married man with 3 kids. You got to move accordingly. We don't say black men don't cheat for no reason.
That's right.
Because it's not, I know y'all getting triggered. Black men don't cheat.
I literally just got triggered. You ain't see me? I was like, but I know you mean black
men,
boys, black men.
But also black men, don't cheat.
That's both ways.
I'm telling black men,
you went to
cheat.
Delaware. You understand what he said, man?
I don't want to talk about it.
All right. She got cheated.
Once we get some verified reports, so I'll be back, guys.
All right. Charlamagne, what we doing donkey today? It's Friday.
4 after the hour is the people's donkey. Okay, 1-800-585-1051. You can call up and give somebody the credit they deserve for being stupid right now.
That's right. We'll get into that. And then after that, Shakur Stevenson will be joining us. Boxer. He's fighting January 31st at the Garden. We'll talk to him in a minute. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Woke up. Wake you up. Wake that ass up. Program your alarm to Power 105.1 on iHeartRadio.